We want to check in with one of our great analysts, Nicole Parker, for more on what this all means, especially for those in the country, Nicole, who are here on a visa. I want to share this. This is John Yoo, Professor John Yoo, who was on with us yesterday. Get your reaction to his thoughts that it's a little bit different when we talk about free speech when you're an American versus when you're looking for free speech rights when you are here on a visa.
What if they're organizing pro-Hamas protests designed to shut down Columbia University, designed to destroy Columbia property? Or even further, then the law says that the government can't intervene. The government does not have to allow people to pretend they're hiding behind free speech to actually engage in conduct that harms other people.
That's the real challenge. Someone might say, listen, I'm exercising the right of anyone who should be here. I'm simply making my voice heard, but it gets a little murky when you're talking about whether or not it's inciting violence or prohibiting others from living their lives. At least that's my interpretation based on what I heard. Your thoughts?
Kevin, I agree with you completely. There is a very fine line. Of course, we believe in free speech, but when your free speech is actually inciting violence and causing other individuals to cause destruction and harm to others, that is no longer acceptable. Violence in this country cannot be acceptable. And those that are siding with foreign terrorist organization groups, again, this is a world that I was a 9/11 witness to the terrorist attacks in New York City. I never would have guessed that in 2025, this is something that we would be wrestling with. You know, after 9/11, it was pro-America, America first, put the terrorists away. And it absolutely boggles my mind that we are allowing individuals into our country and they are getting educations at our schools and they are causing harm and violence and they are supporting foreign terrorist organization groups. That is unacceptable. And again, the legal experts know best. But it is a fine line that they are walking. And I agree with what the Trump administration is doing. This has gotten way too far out of hand. And they're exactly right to keep Americans safe first.
And they better get acting quickly. It's going to be a long, hot summer if they don't. Speaking of the law, injustice and injustice, I want to share the president's remarks over at the DOJ the other day. It was riveting television, given what he has been through. Just want to get your reaction to what you heard him say. Just listen to this.
Our predecessors turned this Department of Justice into the Department of Injustice, but I stand before you today to declare that those days are over and they are never going to come back.
In a word, wow. Watching him stand there, talk to some of the very individuals who may have had a hand in investigating him, and some would say prosecuting him unfairly. Your thoughts on what you saw?
One word. Hallelujah. I was a special agent with the FBI and I walked away, Kevin, because it had lost its sight of the mission that I had signed up for. I was a special agent working violent crime, human trafficking, things of that nature. And the FBI, as an example, became so completely politically and socially weaponized that I didn't even recognize the agency that I worked for. And so again, it should not matter. Politics should not be brought into your job when you're a special agent or when you're at the Department of Justice, but they completely went off the rails. And good for President Trump to set that precedence and say, you know what? No longer will that be tolerated. I know Pam Bondi very well. She is very solid. She's doing outstanding as an attorney general. Kash Patel is getting there as well. And what special agents want, for example, at the FBI, they want to put politics aside and just get down to doing the job, putting bad people behind bars, because that's what we signed up for. That's what agents want to do. They want to uphold the Constitution and keep Americans safe. And so I applaud what the Trump administration is doing. And I appreciate that they are recognizing how it failed in the past, how that did not work, and how under this new leadership, that is no longer going to be tolerated. Let's get back to keeping Americans safe and fighting real crime.
That is why she is one of the very best around. Fox News contributor, our good friend of the program, Nicole Parker. Thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.